Shabbat Shalom, Kol Halal, Yahweh Shanil Shai, Bahashim, and Kwadash, double honor to the apostles and other bishops of Great Millstone, even the elders that came before them and taught us the truth. Shabbat Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. I'm the brother slash elder. Shabbat Shalom and salutations to you all, even you Aqua that are listening, learning, being a pillar of rest tonight. It's a World War III daily update. And we're going to start at Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Drones. 3 weeks ago, right? Poland shooting down drones like it wasn't shit, right? Hey, Russia got them drones, shoot them down. When you got drones humming and bumming around the airport, scramble some jets and shoot them down. Let's see. Let's play this. 3 weeks.
It is a dangerous escalation that threatens to expand the war beyond Ukraine's border. Trey Yingst has more from Kyiv.
Officials in Poland are assessing the damage after multiple Russian drones entered Polish airspace on Wednesday. NATO jets were scrambled and the drones were shot.
NATO jets were what? Wait a minute. Watch this.
Territory this morning. It is a dangerous escalation that threatens to expand the war beyond Ukraine's border. Trey Yingst has more from Kyiv.
Officials in Poland are assessing the damage after multiple Russian drones entered Polish airspace on Wednesday. NATO jets were scrambled and the drones were shot down.
Shot down with what? Russian drones were shot down with what? Jets. What did NATO have? Okay. Well, they shot some drones.
At least 19 separate violations. This direct NATO action against Russian military assets is the first of its kind since the war began.
They shot the drones down. Poland shoots down Russian drones. Right? Fly a drone in somebody's airspace, scramble some jets, shoot them down. Right? What happened in Denmark? What happened in Denmark? Denmark ain't got no jets. Denmark airport drones shut it down. Oh, we didn't scramble no jet. We couldn't shoot it down. What happened? Shoot them down? What happened here?
Before we look at the challenges ahead, I want to enter the realm of speculation with you for...
When is this? How long ago? It's not 3 weeks. That's 2 weeks. So the Denmark incident was unstoppable. Those drones were different. Those Russian drones couldn't be shot down. So what are they using over the airport to shut shit down that they're not using on the battlefield? Huh? Because apparently these drones can't be shot down.
And I'm sure you have an ear to the ground there in Copenhagen. What do you believe is the most likely scenario here? What and who could be behind these drones?
Well, of course, you also heard that the police has established that it's a capable actor, as they call it. There are only a few of them in the world, I guess. And if you look at who would have interest in this hybrid attack, I guess it points very clearly on Russia, although they deny any involvement in this. But
shoot them down like Poland did. You got is Denmark part of? Let's find that out. Slovakia. Is Denmark part of NATO? I think they made it in, didn't they? Recently. So that don't make no sense. I'm sorry, but this is how you do this shit. Right? You catch a lie, is Denmark. Part of NATO. It just comes right up. Yes! Oh! Down goes this bullshit lot. Is Poland part of NATO? I'm quite sure they are. Okay, so NATO should have came to the rescue and shot that shit down, right? That don't make no sense, sorry, buddy. See how this works? Anyway, that's pretty much the lesson right there. Never trust this devil, Poland. Oh, now. Uh-oh. Poland is no longer... If Poland is not... P-O-L-A-N-D. If they're not, and NATO came, it's not good. Yes. Yes, they are. So, how come they didn't scramble no jets? And this is like a couple of days? It was shut down for a couple of days, scramble no jets?
I think it's quite certain that it's a pattern we see all over Europe.
All over Europe. In Poland. And what do with this pattern? You shoot them down, right?
Weeks also. And Russia is behind different type of testing our defense systems, our resilience.
Poland shut them down. Okay, so the story, okay, now, could it be that they're not from Russia? Could it be that they can't be shot down? If they can't be shot down, what are they? They're not no damn drones, okay? What do you mean they shut down? They shut down what? They shut down the airport, right? Drones, right? Shut down airport, which is ridiculous, right? Let's type that in and see what comes up. Danish airports, drones shut down Danish airports, plural. Munich, drone sightings shut down Munich airport for the second time in 24 hours, one day. Now, drones don't shut shit down. Historically, do they? Drones are relatively new. How are they shutting down airports? You know what shuts things down? UFOs shut things down. Right? UFO shuts down nuclear missiles in their silos at military base. Historically, right? So how are drones suddenly coming in that can't be shot down, right? Sounds like what was going on at the military base to me. There's historical proof of that. Long before a drone was flying. Understand? In the 50s, wasn't no fucking drones. Were they calling them? What were they calling them? Is this the same thing? Is this something different? Let's look at some of these stories about shutting down. Okay? 12 years ago, long before... they had drones 12 years ago. But were they shutting down airports? No. What about nuclear codes? Shut down the Minutemen. 2 minutes. Slovakia. This ain't no drone. This is a UFO shut down. Nuclear missiles. Here's what does shutting down. Because they can't be stopped. Because they can't be shot down. This is stupid. With Superman. I don't quite know what the fuck this is. Somebody made a dramatization. This is dumb. Okay, so there's the warhead. Is it real? Can't be. Who's manning the camera? That's dumb. Slovakia. I don't know what the fuck that was. Clickbait. Do they go and... Okay, now they're making it into lore. Missile bouncing off you.
The night was silent inside the Montana missile base. Rows of computers hummed, and red lights blinked across the control room. Young off.
You see how they're plagiarizing this now? Let's just do this real quick. This is true. Come on. Let's get the cartoons out.
Disclaimer. All of the stories featured in this episode of the Infographic Show come from actual military service members or other government officials, many of them vetted by independent researchers and local or national media outlets. It was late on a chilly February morning, 2007. At approximately 0230 hours, a security patrol stationed inside the nuclear weapons storage area of Nellis Air Force Base, otherwise known as Area 2, called into Central Security Control a sighting of what appeared to be vehicle headlights far outside the outer perimeter fence, a mile or two in the distance. This wasn't uncommon, as Area 2 was detached from Nellis Air Force Base, and everything from hikers to off-road enthusiasts would inadvertently stumble upon the little-known facility in the desert. Following standard procedure, the two outer security patrols, Oscars 1 and 2, were dispatched to assume overwatch positions on the reported headlights. Their job, as it often was in these dark desert nights, was to simply observe, and if the civilian vehicle approached too close to the facility perimeter, intercept it and have them tracks, no blood on the ground, just a decapitated legless donkey. The very next day after that, a third donkey was discovered by an exterior patrol, this time at night. This donkey was also missing its head.
Okay, this is bullshit. This is a psyop. See what they're doing? So I'm going looking for these real stories and I'm getting bullshit. So they have expunged the truth. Slovakia. Let me see if I can find a decent one. No such thing as a... Fourth UFO shot. Yeah, there's just too much information out there, and they're really, let's see. This is bad. Very bad. I don't want to get into these big old long things, but I do want to hear.
He's frightened. He's really frightened. He's screaming into the phone. They said, "Sir, we got all the guards out. They've got their weapons pointed at this red-orange pulsating light. It's huge." I went over to talk to my commander because now I'm thinking there's something serious going on out there. Before I could tell him about the phone calls, we'd get a big horn go off. One of the missiles went off alert status, or went from green to red. No go. Can't launch it. And right after that one went down, all of them went down, one at a time.
I'd already been trying to get in touch with you and interview you, and then this kind of ridiculous Wall Street Journal piece comes out by this guy named Joel Schechtman. It just seems like a really botched kind of attempt at discrediting you entirely.
Why would they come after me? Well, nuclear deterrence is the backbone of our national security.
A short time ago, the U.S. military carried out massive precision strikes.
You have Xi and Putin closer than they've ever been. Iran and Israel is really a proxy war for this larger global conflict. You have Pakistan having nukes. Think about the amount of Al-Qaeda still in northern Pakistan. That could be a failed state at any moment.
I am gravely concerned about the situation in Pakistan.
If there was ever an explicit disclosure moment, it might occur around us being on the brink. If you have another kind of Cuban Missile Crisis.
Between September of 66 and March of 67, we lost 30 missiles to UFO activity.
To what? Drone activity, right? 66? I was 3. Okay. Where's the drones at? This is serious, but this is not no fucking shutting down a damn airport. This is turning on and arming and preparing to launch nuclear missiles at the enemy. Who did that? Drones? So suddenly we're supposed to believe that drones are shutting down airports. That's weak compared to this truth. Okay? No drone shutting down no damn airport unless it's a UFO. Now, if UFOs start shutting down airports and fucking with McDonnell Douglas and Boeing and Qantas, I don't know if Qantas is making money anymore, but the point I'm making is airline and flying, that's big business. Okay? If the angels start shutting down airports, what's Esau going to do? He got to lie and try to control the narrative. It's Russia. No. Okay? Shoot them down if it's Russia. Shoot it down if it's a drone. Oh, it can't be shot down. You mean like that UFO that ate the Tomahawk or the Hellfire, right? It can't be shot down? That's not a fucking drone. Let's go back. Let me refresh your memory. Poland shoots down Russian drones during Ukraine. If Russia is flying drones out there in Ukraine, they're out there shooting the hell out of each other with drones. Shoot the drone down. Oh, drone's over my airport. It must be Russia. Shoot it down. Can't shoot it down. It's not a Russian drone. You're making up stories to get Russia into a war, World War III. UFOs are going to still be there. They're going to be in World War III. I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy and the lies. All right? If there are actual chariots of the Lord out there shutting down airports and that they start a trend that Esau can't cover, that Esau can't explain away, that's forcing Esau's hand. He knoweth that he hath, but if they start shutting down airports and messing with this money and the economies and people being able to actually commute, what happens if nobody can fly out and do anything? What if the angels lock down all airspace? They can do that too. Then what? Yeah. How you going to get your troops over to the war? What if the angels just render? See, just like the angels can render nuclear missiles, let's turn them off. Or let's arm them, turn them on, and let's launch them. They can do whatever the fuck they want. Right? They can launch them. They can shut them down. Okay? They can shut down an airport. But a drone can't shut down no. Well, they had there were too many drones flying around, so they shut the airport. Shoot them the fuck down. Don't sound stupid up in here. saying stupid shit. Poland shooting them down. Russian ones. Try another lie, because that doesn't make any sense. Now, is there going to be a war in heaven, meaning over airports and military bases? Yep. Sure enough. All right. We have 13. I'm going to go ahead and close the lock. You just got to be able to see the bullshit. Because if you can't, then you are being deceived. Revelation 3, and what am I looking at? It's 12 and 7. The war in heaven. We're not looking for the war in heaven. We're looking for the war in the sky. This is Revelation 12:7 in the New Hard English Bible. There was war in the sky. Michael and his angels in their chariots made war on the serpent in his chariot. And the serpent and his angels made war. So, Lockie, I'll read it verbatim. Read the King James. Revelation 12:7, King James. And there was war in heaven, meaning the sky. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. Okay? I like to say his blue angels. Show me a picture. My dad likes to see pictures. Show me a picture of God with woolly hair. Okay. This is the war in heaven. This is the war in heaven. This is the war in heaven. War in heaven is going on right now. This is the war in heaven.
Who's ready to break down math?
And after 15 commercials, just to show this little snippet.
I'm not jumped to the conclusion that I believe that there are, aliens coming from another planet. But I'm
amazing the language, amazing the stories being told. None of this shit, boy. We just openly talk about UFOs and aliens. It's the lucky.
explain it to you, you'll see exactly what it does. This is when it zoomed out. You can still see it traveling. So, Mr. Knapp, have you heard about, events like this occurring? And what information might you have?
I have heard about events like this. I have heard about this event. Jeremy Corbell and I talked about it in one of our episodes a while back. We did not have the video, though. There are servers where there's a whole bank of these kind of videos that Congress has not been allowed to see, that the public hasn't been allowed to see. Occasionally, some of that stuff gets out in the wild, and it comes our way. It should be going to you.
That's called the war in heaven. Oh, there are many videos. Oh, you mean like they're having a war out there in heaven? meaning the sky. World English Bible, there was war in the sky. Right? What was the other one? Newhart. There's two for you. The sky is the limit. All right, so yeah, that's the war in the sky right there that they're showing you. Boom. And there's several of situations, meaning what? They know they can't shoot these things down. So if they couldn't shoot down what was over the airport, what was it? Was it a drone? Because guess what? You can shoot down Russian drones with an F-18, 35, whatever they scrambled from NATO. How come NATO didn't scramble for Denmark? With that, we hope that the elect edified you, brothers and sisters.